energy shielding should be done in 48 turns, which then we can build our own army and stuff like that. See, now it's letting me do it, which I can't imagine why it didn't let me before, but reminding people that this game is still in alpha, so there's still going to be a few bugs involved. That's delivering production, okay, that's fine. And as for this place up here, what's this place doing? Right, we need more of this stuff. More stuff. Research labs give us more research, which is now 19 turns. So we want to hurry that up actually, because we want to get those energy shieldings up so that we can get our ships up and running. Then I can actually show you extensively the shipbuilding process, and then we can build an army. We can build an army. There we go. Wonderful. Right, so now that we have that, we can put a power plant right smack there. And then we can also build one. We are going to want to build a shield generator there. And then what we're also going to want is build another power plant right there, so then it covers the whole of the ship. Then command wise we need to put that there. And now this is the weapons we get. The flak turret that you can see there, which is flak turrets are mounted on the swivel platform for a 90-degree field of fire. They fire explosive shells with a moderate damage radius, but the projects are somewhat slow and ill-suited for tracking swift targets. Furthermore, this weapon requires ordnance to fire. So we're going to put a few Vulcan ones on here. We're actually going to not do that. We're going to put the flak turret on there, and then put these guys on the side over here. So we're going to have a fire forward kind of motion. Then these actually need that. Then engine wise, which is power, we're going to need a warp engine so that it can travel places, 2 fighter engines, and then a small engine for more warp capabilities so that we can go further with warp. And practically I think it's like infinite warp, so we can go quite far with it. And over here of course we are going to need some ordnance storage, so we're going to have these over here filled with ordnance. And then of course for defense armor we're going to have our steel over here, and then our internal bulkheads over here. And what we're going to call this is, we're going to call this Hunter Mark 1. Yes, there we go. That's our Hunter Mark 1. And so now we can produce that over here and actually have some decent ships with shielding and stuff like that. So we're going to build the Hunter. I already have the Hunter Mark 2. That must be for my other... No, that isn't. That's from the game I'm currently playing offline. Well, not offline, but away from recordings. And why can't I... Okay, because it's frozen. Fuck's sake. There we go. Welcome back. It's frozen a little bit there. It does that now and again for some strange reason. But we are going to build quite a few of these guys. And that should be pretty easy to get the rest. And our fighter shield should be up soon. So our energy shielding has been unlocked, but we already know that. That's taken 68 turns. So as you can see now, we now have somewhat not of an army, but somewhat of a progressing fleet, I would call it. We do have this experimental flagship, which is always nice, but it doesn't really do a whole lot. Why can't I place that? Okay, it was just being funny on me. Right, so we are going to need biospheres all over this place, all up upon this bitch, so we can get some food. We actually might want to do a warehouse instead, so that we can get the extra stuffs. So now that can hold 130 things at once. Due to Empire, let's see what's making. Okay, so there's Earth, that's making positive of everything. This is making positive of everything. So that can actually be exported. There we go. We actually want to increase our food outage by quite a bit so that we don't run short. That can be made. That's all importing, that's exporting. So once you get quite a few planets that are able to spare resources, over time you will find it easier to play the game. But for now, I really need to go back over here and claim this back from the rebels. But there are quite a few guys over there. Yeah, we're going to need at least 5 units over there. And of course these guys aren't free, the troops at least. And of course we're not getting that much, so we're going to need about 5 of those. And then just wait for them to make themselves over time. Going back over to this planet. This is our one of our negative ones. So basically this is 0.5. On Outpost you get 0.5 per colonist. So we have 2.2, which is the maximum. Then we of course have +1 on that. So this is a pretty heavy duty science making thingy world. Let's make that, and then let's just make a ton of these, because this will actually give us more colonists, which will mean of course less food for this place, but it will also mean that we get more money and more science, and of course more land to build on. So I'll be building all of them. It gets 1 every turn, so it'll take him 40 turns per. That reminds me, I keep on forgetting to train this guy. We're still at war with these guys. They are quantum-led. This incredible machine is clearly meant to process sheets of armor by manipulating it on some quantum scale. While technology of this machine is far beyond our understanding, we are able to use it to strengthen our own. Oh fuck! So they already have a really good artifact which increases their armor, which is not something we want them to have, but of course they have, because I don't know, for some reason they have it, because they discovered it. This one has 34 turns remaining. Let's have a look. What else can we make? Pulse capacitor. This is an inexpensive but bulky electromagnetic capacitor. Any ship equipped with pulse capacitors will be substantially more efficient, more difficult to disable with electronic pulse weaponry. Of course we don't need that, because no one will have that yet. We might have to go, what's this, a cruiser. That's a Titan. Freaking Titans are huge, freaking massive ships that probably take you 30 minutes to design. We won't be there yet. I'm planning on doing this let's play for a while, but not for too long, all the way up to where we get completely destroyed, or until we are victorious. So let's just wait for the as soon as we get all these guys made, then we can go ahead and assault. Drag that to 12. That way this will be built a lot faster. Might want to speed it up a bit. That's better. Right, so now we have all these guys, we can right click them and they will, well, that's a bit loud, but after you right click them you'll be able to control these, and these are basically your ships of men. We had one with me. Right, now we have all of these, we can go down to this place down here where we actually were building all of our shit on, which these guys are currently are. Our agent has been trained, which is always good. I just don't know, we train them again. as for this place, it's going to be our primary shipbuilder, so we're going to build a load of these. And they're still exporting stuff, so we're just going to let that build itself. And as you can see, we now have a freaking invasion fleet coming down there, so we are actually going to need to hurry most of these up. We're going to need to store that there because we need as much of it as possible. Our ships actually have shielding. I'm not sure if theirs do, so we could send all of those guys in and possibly win. It doesn't look like they have shielding, but they do have a greater number. So in fact we might want to send them all the way back here to rendezvous with the first fleet, so that we can defend ourselves. And we actually want to maybe import that so we can get faster resources. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yeah, landing and shit. We need all these built now. We have fighter shielding unlocked, which is always good. And now we're building shipyards, which are huge things. Okay, they have captured it, which is bad. And we want to send all of our guys down here because we actually want our place back, because it was very rude of them to come over and take it from us. Okay, there we go, they're all gone off now. And we want them to actually just stop just outside of the system so that we're not heavily surprised by anything. That's our last thing built. We need more. Gonna hurry them up a bit. And there they are. So now we have shipyards unlocked, and now all these guys will engage in, and we actually want to pull these guys out. Send them straight over there. We want to quickly land troops on here. There we go. So we landed as many troops as possible in there. So hopefully now we will actually have a chance to capture it. So if you can hear that in the background, guys, it's just the TV playing. I just closing the door. Here we go. And then we can continue. Of course, our thing is done now, so we can get new things. What do we actually want? We let's have a look. I'm supposing we can get probably the fighter theory, where we could get we do the frigate and then we do the fighter theory. Because that'll give us huge frigates which will allow us to carry fighters on them, and it'll be all lovely and death-like. As for now, we want to build more of these. That's probably telling me we have just captured that planet back for us, which is always good. Yep, we have an event requires your attention. Feed from their quarters in master's group of warlocks approaches us with enough. Oh shit, I just fuck it. Ah, god damn it. I accidentally clicked the right button, so now I can't actually go back to that event, which is sad. Makes me sad. I think we're winning this, I do believe. As for this, we have captured it back, so I think currently these guys are just clearing out the rest of anybody left in there. I'm going to try and actually control this. There we go. On hit. Go on, go on. Oh, damn. They've actually been focusing this guy pretty hard, so. Oh damn. Freaking paused again. Welcome back, guys. If that actually cuts out for you, I'm sorry, but the game seems to like cutting out on me for no explicit reason. So now everybody kill that person. What we actually want to do here though is crazy one of those. That's lovely, that's lovely. This guy's just slowly retreating backwards. Like, you know what, I don't give a shit. Okay, everyone move over there. And of course, now we can all attack him. This might take a while. It's amazing. I love this type of fighting. Just watch it. Don't actually have to do anything. This guy's getting pounded on by so many freaking cannons. His front turret has been disabled and currently only has engines. And his front gun has now been completely destroyed. Now his ordnance bay has been destroyed. I think his actual primary reactor is going to go offline soon as well. I want some people to travel all the way over there. Come on, guy, just die. You're taking your time to die here. There we go. He exploded due to his reactor melting. So now we want these guys to return back to Seoul for repairs and different kinds of stuff. So we now have more of those. We can get a station now, which is good because that will give us more defense. I actually want to 1, 2, what about 1, 2, 3, okay. You want to send this guy all the way down at the bottom and then just spend on these like mad because we need to go capture our fallen planet. Oh, that's happening. And after this we'll actually call this a let's play because I need to go do something. Alright, so we have multiple ships, so after we've done this I'll stop the recording and I'll probably upload it later on tonight. For you guys to enjoy. We need to import that actually. Why did I set it to custom? I don't want that custom. There we go. Right. It's currently all of our manned ships are going down there. These guys actually have nothing on them at all. They can't. I don't think they can fight. I don't think they have any weapons on them whatsoever. I think it might be actually I think we have enough. We have enough freighters jumping around the place, don't we? Yeah. We have plenty of freighters jumping around everywhere. We might actually make a couple more just to make sure. Right, so here all of that stuff is done. We want a new warehouse. We want that. We want research labs. We want the rover bay. We want that. And of course we need more of these. And of course this will also be done, and we want the farm. It's good, so now we're not going so negative in the frickin' food, but we're still going a bit negative. Now we just need all of these. What's that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. There we go. And our frigate construction is almost done. When you get frigates, you are just, Jesus Christ, it's just so horrible. You just kill everything. You land everything. Oh Jesus, that's loud. I did turn it down, guys, but this game doesn't actually have its own freaking what's it called? Own sound. Yes, they haven't actually implemented how to turn down the sound. They only have that kind of stuff. Unless I'm missing something. No, I'm not missing anything. It just seems like you can't. Anyway, we need to okay, so now we have frigates, but what we need is a colony. We should be done soon. Here we go. Awaiting orders. Colonize. Because sometimes the AI doesn't. I don't think they've implemented the fact that the AI will go to whatever is selected. You have to like reselect it, kind of like how you need to reselect something to attack. And now we have our space station here, which if I show you the inside of, it has, this is the one I made on earlier gameplay footage. You have shielding. I put a massive shield around the actual bay itself, but none around here, because that's armor. And then of course you get the flak turrets all around here, and this is like a fucking death machine, which will kill anything. Right now we have this hyperspace flux. That means something is happening. A massive hyperspace flux is emitting a watch hour throughout the galaxy. Okay, so nothing can travel from warp. God damn it. So this is going to make things very... This is all the random events that happen. So it sometimes will benefit you, it sometimes won't. And other times it will just completely kind of fuck you over. Right. And that will probably do for the first 2 episodes, guys. I believe I covered almost everything. I think I have anyway. I should do. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.